Have you ever woken up and wondered if the world you inhabit is actually real, or if it is a stage built by someone else? For those living under the shadow of a narcissist, this question isn't philosophical. It is a daily survival mechanism. In the beginning, the world felt expansive and full of color because a master manipulator invited you into theirs. They didn't just enter your life, they redesigned your reality to ensure they were the only sun in your sky. The love-bombing phase creates a secondary world where every need is met and every insecurity is healed. You start to believe you live in this world because it is the only place you have ever truly been seen. But the architecture of this world is built on quicksand, designed to collapse the moment you seek independence. The narcissist doesn't want a partner. They want a mirror that only reflects their own perceived greatness back at them. Why do we stay in this world when the walls start to shrink and the air becomes thin? The answer lies in the trauma bond, a chemical addiction to the highs and lows that keeps the soul anchored to the abuser. Intermittent reinforcement acts like a gambling addiction, convincing you that the next kind word or the next apology will restore the paradise you once knew. You live in this world because you are waiting for a ghost to return. Gaslighting is the primary tool used to keep you trapped in this artificial landscape. When your memory is constantly challenged and your perception is labeled as crazy, the narcissist world becomes the only safe harbor for facts. Reactive abuse is the trapdoor of this world. It is when you finally snap and scream, and they point at you as the villain. This moment is used to justify their control, making you feel like you deserve the cage you live in. What if the reason you live in this world isn't because you are weak, but because you are a source of light they cannot generate themselves? You are the battery for a reality that would go dark the moment you chose to walk away. Isolation is the fence surrounding this world, cutting you off from anyone who might tell you that the sky isn't actually green. They convince you that the outside world is dangerous and that only they can keep you safe from the others. Eventually, the Hoover occurs, a desperate attempt to suck you back into their world. Just as you are reaching the exit, it is a calculated performance of vulnerability designed to exploit your empathy and reset the cycle of control. We live in this world because we are empathetic, and we believe that with enough love, we can fix the broken architecture. But you cannot renovate a house that was built specifically to be a prison for your spirit. Breaking free means realizing that their world is a hologram. It has no substance, no history, and no future. You were never meant to live in their world. You were meant to create a world that respects your boundaries. Healing begins when you stop asking, "Why do they do this?" and start asking, "Why do I stay?" Shifting the focus back to yourself is the first step in dismantling the narcissist's reality and finding your own truth again. You have survived a world designed to break you, and that makes you more powerful than the person who tried to own you. The world you belong in is waiting for you to claim it, one boundary and one truth at a time.